Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Marciano. And welcome to the 1 year anniversary of this channel. I cannot believe that we're here. 1 year ago we started this channel. How crazy is that? I was considering doing something like this just to, have a chat, just to acknowledge it, because for me personally, it's been an achievement this past year of this channel. Growing up, I always watched people play my favorite games because I wanted to see their reaction on things. When I'd play a game and a massive thing would happen, I'd want to look up other people's reaction and see what they thought, and always just to try and connect with them. I'd comment here and there on their videos and say, hey, like, I played this game as well, I love it. Deep down it had always been my dream to do something like this. Well, not something like this, to do this. To play my favorite games and record them and have that moment captured, for the viewers, but also for myself. The reason why I chose to do this is because, I play games in my spare time to wind down, to, after a long day, I hop online or I play with my friends, or I play story mode games by myself. I've always loved story game modes more than multiplayer games. Doing this has been a really big achievement for me personally, because just over the years, ever since late primary school to high school, I'd always watch my favorite YouTubers. Some of them were, back when Fortnite was a thing back in 2018, it would be, all the, Laserbeam, Ninja, Muzok, some Australian YouTubers. I'd watch them play Fortnite, and then later on I'd watch people play The Last of Us, all my favorite games that I had played, Uncharted, and just to see their reaction or their playthrough. And deep down I've always wanted to do this. So for me, now to have done it for a year and to have documented so many different types of games, it's crazy to me. And then the fact that it's already been a year and all the different things that I've learned in recording. I've always had a background in editing and I've always felt like I've been good at it. To be able to do this by myself, I've had no help. I have done this all by myself. All the editing that you see, all the video uploads, it's all been me. So I'm really proud of myself for that. I am a creative person in general anyway. If you don't know, I'm also a singer-songwriter. I've got my own original music out as well. So I edit all my own content creation stuff. I edit all my singing videos, all my recording stuff. So I'd say I'm pretty okay at editing and, all the tech side of things. But I thought I'd just go through and let you know and just go through memory lane a little bit. I'm just on YouTube right now, going through some stuff. So we're gonna head to the playlist section of the channel on here. And also, if you're new here, welcome. If this is your first time clicking on this video, welcome to the channel. My name is Marciano, and we have played some good games the past year. So we had The Last of Us Part 1 Remake, such a joy to play. It was the first time I played the remake. Obviously I had played the previous PS3 version, which is like my favorite game of all time. The Last of Us is my favorite game of all time. I just think it is a masterpiece. The first game is just a masterpiece. It's more nostalgic for me, I think, because this game came out when I was like 8 years old, I think. And I'd watch my dad play it on the PlayStation, and then I'd always want to play it myself because I've always been interested in zombies and horror games and like just the adventure action games, which are still my favorite. So The Last of Us Part 1, damn. And in our first few episodes we didn't have this mic yet, so the audio was very bad, and I think I was recording on my iPhone 13 at that point. And another big achievement was that we did this on survivor difficulty. The whole Last of Us Part 1 we did on survivor difficulty, and the thumbnails look okay. They're okay, but the lighting of my face was a bit weird. So then moving on to our second playthrough was the Quarry. So I had never heard of this game before until someone told me that it was the same creators of Until Dawn, which by that point I hadn't played all of Until Dawn, but I had heard great things about it. So wow, the Quarry was a crazy game. It was my first full decision game, which was very cool. This game was insane. I loved the characters, I loved the story, how intense it got. Definitely worth a watch of that one because it was just so full on. Next we had Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now this game, I am not really a hardcore Star Wars fan, but once again I'd heard great things, especially from a few of my friends who are diehard Star Wars fans. They were like, if you like all the story mode, adventure, action, combat, great story, definitely have a play of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And I fell in love with it so fast. It was really great. It exceeded my expectations. We are still yet to play Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which I am very keen for because all I've heard is that it is just amplified from this previous game. From not being a diehard Star Wars fan and not knowing a lot about the lore and the story of Star Wars, this game was excellent and I really enjoyed it. Next we had Red Dead Redemption 2, and holy shit, what an adventure. This is probably one of the most memorable for me because it was our first time. We had 36 parts, 36 episodes, all over an hour long. Just about. I knew this was going to be such a massive game because it's an open world game. I didn't really know how long it was going to take, but I knew it was going to be kind of long, and it is to date our most longest game on the channel. And you know what? It didn't even feel, I mean, we did have a mini break in between. We had about a month break in between episode 8 and 9, I think, because I think we decided to play another game because I did kind of get sick of it. I didn't get sick of it, but I just probably wasn't used to the whole game yet, so it seemed like it dragged on. But once I got back into the swing of things, it was just one after the other. I loved making these videos and just how spontaneous the episode could be. Like, I didn't know what we're running into because we could be going to a mission and then a stranger mission would pop up and it would take us in a different direction. And you know what? I kind of liked that we had that freedom to just see what was going to happen in the episode. We didn't really have a fixed mission until we were in the game. I really enjoyed this game. It was so good. So good, top tier game, and I'm so glad that I have this all on record, all my raw reaction, because even after not playing it for 5 years, ever since the release date, I'd heard nothing of it. All I heard was that it was an amazing game, and none of the game was spoiled for me, so all of my reactions in this are my raw reactions after not knowing anything. None of the game got spoiled for me, which I am so glad, because there were a lot of things in this game. There were tears, there were laughs, there was shocks, there were everything you want is in this game. So if you love Red Dead Redemption 2, have a watch of that. This was also where I kind of started to build a community. People were commenting and watching from start to finish. There have been some people on here on the channel that have watched every minute of every 36 part video. So if you're one of them, thank you so much. It means so much to me that you're even watching me. After Red Dead, well, in between Red Dead, we had Spiderman Remastered, which was the original Spider-Man game, but remastered for the PS5. This game was fabulous. The Spider-Man games are just so good. I don't know what else to say, but they are just perfect. Then we had Spider-Man Miles Morales, which was once again just an amplified version of the first Spider-Man game. The way they took Miles and gave him extra powers, his own unique set of powers, was just so good. Even though it's a bit of a shorter game, it was still amazing. Then we had Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was awesome. I remember I stayed up, I got the digital version, so I stayed up right until midnight and I started recording on midnight, and I released the video that morning. I went to bed at like 4 AM because I recorded the video, which was 2 hours, our first video. I played it as soon as it came out. We did like a little countdown on the first video. I edited the video, I uploaded the video, and then I went to bed. It was about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then we continued playing, and it was just crazy. Such a good game. And the fact that you could play as Venom at the end was just crazy. Then we started The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, which was on the PS5. As I said before, I probably sound like a broken record, but The Last of Us is my favorite game series of all time. And number 2 is just perfect in my opinion. And we also played the no return mode, and I'm planning to play the lost levels section just to see what that's all about, because I've heard nothing about that. Haven't seen any of that yet, so stay tuned for that. We've still got a few more hours left of this game to record and play, so we're up to the farm now, I think. So yeah, Last of Us Part 2, my favorite. Then we had a play of Suicide Squad. I was unsure whether I was going to play this game, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but my friend told me that we could play the story mode together. So throughout this whole playthrough, we're playing with either one or two of my friends, Val or Pergo, Giuseppe. You know, I heard mixed reviews about this game, whether it was going to be good or bad. I heard one or the other, you know. I heard that people hated it and people kind of liked it, and then some people enjoyed it. And you know what? I enjoyed it. It wasn't, you know, I don't think I'd probably play the whole game again, but in the moment, it was great, and I really enjoyed it. The only bad thing was that they killed our Arkham Batman. I love the Arkham series. It is up there. Possibly, dare I say, top 5 favorite games of all time, that whole Arkham series. Then I kind of skipped one. We had the F Around Fridays segment, which is just a section of this channel that I'm so happy about because, you know, over the years playing with my friends, there have been so many times where I would have loved to have captured some moments and sections that we have played over the years. I grabbed a few of my friends to play and record Fall Guys and Fortnite just to mess around. It is the most fun thing to do. So we've got Sienna, we've got Val, Giuseppe and Logan featured in these videos, my best friends, and just to have these videos, they are a lot to edit. It takes a long time to edit these. Once again, the main reason why I did this was to, you know, in years to come, months to come, we can go back and watch these videos, because I put so much love into making these videos, and it really, really shows. So if you want to just have a laugh and hang out with me and my friends, watch these videos, because they are just so funny. And even now, when I'm playing with my friends without recording, we always refer back to these videos, because there are just so many good moments in here that we laugh about. And that's why I chose to do this, because it is just so much fun, and we get to go back and relive these funny moments that just make us happy. We had the Walking Dead Telltale series, which there is one episode of at the moment, but we are about to start that again and continue that, because you guys told me that you would love to see it again. I don't know what happened. I think I started recording this, and then another game popped up, and then we kind of just abandoned it. But we're going to come back to that, so stay tuned for that. That'll be our next playthrough series. And then the latest one that we had was Until Dawn. So if you didn't see a few days ago, I reacted to all of the possible deaths in Until Dawn, and this game was just phenomenal, and it is my most consistently highest viewed series on the channel, which I'm very shocked about. I cannot believe how many people are watching and how many people are commenting. You know, it's not crazy, but I appreciate every single comment, every time someone reaches out to me. It's all I've wanted from this. It's a hobby for me, and I really love editing videos and just uploading, and I want people to enjoy what I put out. And that has been the receiving message from me, because people have, you know, complimented me so much, saying, you know, this is such a great playthrough, I love your videos. Like, that just, it makes my day. Every time someone comments, it just makes me so happy. So thank you for everyone who has watched Until Dawn. I cannot wait for the remake later on this year. We will definitely be playing that. So that is all that we've played in the past year. I cannot believe that this is up for everyone to watch. It's quite crazy, and I'm just so proud. Looking at this right now, all the playlists, right now we're at 178 subscribers. I cannot believe I'm saying that, because, yeah, I don't know. It's just, once again, I said that I've always dreamed of people watching my videos and having those other people that I used to watch when I was younger as an inspiration, just to do it myself. And I can't believe I've done it myself. It doesn't really feel, you know, being at uni and, you know, working on my own stuff, and then to have this as another section of my life to come to when things get tough, and I just come here to, you know, take a breather and play some games. And I can't believe that I've got all this captured forever. It's on YouTube forever. It's here forever for me to look back on. And that's all I've wanted. Number one, I wanted to build a community for people to connect with and to bond over games. Two, I wanted to have the memory for myself to be able to look back on these games in years to come and say, I did that. And three, I'm just proud that this is what we've achieved in the past year. We've done a lot. We've uploaded 223 videos. And the shorts, we've got a pretty cool shorts section. And even though sometimes it doesn't, you know, the algorithm's a bit weird, but if you have seen the shorts, or if you haven't, the shorts section is also in here, which also do take a bit of time to edit, but, you know, once again, it's worth it, because it just includes all the cool clips and main parts of some of our videos. So yeah, I didn't want to make this too long, but I just wanted to have a little recap on the past year. And once again, I'm so thankful and happy and so keen for the next year. We have got a lineup of games, well, that you don't know of, but what I know of, I've had a little, you know, glimpse of some of the games I want to play on the channel, and it is going to be an even better year. So once again, thank you all for all the continued support. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the videos that I've put out so far. And yeah, we're going to keep punching on. Our next series is the Walking Dead Telltale series, seasons 1 to 4. And I do have in mind what our next few games are going to be. I want to play so much this year. Let's see if we can beat our record of however many games we played this year. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.